Hi everybody, it's Ruth from Search, Save, and Salvage here with a DIY project for you. If you recall a couple months ago, it might not have been that long, we had gotten this out of the Triple B dumpster, and it had one of these attached to one side, but the other side wasn't attached, but we did get the other side. So I'm going to show you what I'm going to do with it so it fits my needs better. And you know, if you have one of these, well, now you got something to do with it. So, I did take them out, and I did take them to our hardware store downtown, and they gave me screws that matched, but this is our second run on this video.
They didn't match. Guess what?
They didn't fit, so... So let me go ahead and screw these in.
How's that working for you, Ruth? Pretty good now, huh?
Nope.
It's not? Are those the originals?
Yes. They go in it.
There you go.
I wasn't talking so you could fast forward it.
It doesn't matter. You'll sound like... Perhaps. All right.
So I'm one of those housewives that are not allowed to do things. Why am I not allowed to do things?
I don't know, Ruth. Why are you not allowed to do things?
Because I just spent all that time screwing in the screw. I got it. I got it. I'll do it.
Did it go in?
I'm putting it on this side now.
Okay, I'm here if you need assistance at any time.
My husband asked me to get a wrench a couple weeks ago. I'm like, sure. Does it have the star on the top, or is it straight across?
Wow.
No. Apparently, I was talking about a
screwdriver,
and he was not. Yes, I am that unsmart.
Well,
it's not a matter of being smart. It's just that I've never had to use them. He does everything. Like, he puts all the kids' toys together, or he did. I don't like to read directions. Yep, I'm one of those parents too. Now I have to ask my kids to put stuff together.
But raise your hand, how many of you the same? Many. That's right.
Yes. How many? Don't be shy.
I tend to be mechanically inclined too. However, there's lots of people who aren't. That's not an uncommon thing at all.
So, I had bought the screws that I thought would fit, and they wouldn't. So now I only have 3 original screws where there's supposed to be 8. So I'm going to put one each kitty corner down below. Well, not down below, on this side. And then I'll put one set of screws on the other side.
So you can get more.
I can get more.
Yeah, right, until you can get more. That's what I said. Get it done until you get more. Just to give them an idea of what you're doing.
Yes, and I think that this will hold what I want it to hold.
There you go.
Because I haven't told you what the finished product was yet.
Perfect.
And this is just an idea. Because maybe you have one of these luggage holders or whatever it is.
A little bench or something.
And, you know, it's broken or whatnot, whatever the reason. And you needed something to do with it. So I got that side on. Now I'm going to put on the other side. And yes, my screws could be a lot better. But has anyone tried to work with these little tiny wrenches?
That's a screwdriver, Ruth.
It is?
What is?
This thing?
Oh, that's not a screwdriver. That's an Allen wrench. You're right. I'm wrong. I didn't see you switch tools.
I know it's an Allen wrench because the store told me it was.
Oh, yay.
Anyway, you get the gist of it. So now I'm putting on this side. And I was getting everything ready and out, and I said, oh, I got everything ready. And then here I am, take 2.
Yeah.
And I'm short a screw.
Stinks that they gave you the wrong screws.
And you know, they said, you want your receipt? And I said, no.
What do they know?
We went to Starbucks. They are sold out of the unicorn frap. I was so looking forward to one. But I was able to get a California roll, a lobster California roll. I did make dinner, as many of you watched.
Oh, it was good.
If you watched the other station live, you see me put the dinner in.
It was so good!
Oh yeah. I'm like, wow, that one's coming undone. But it's not that it's coming undone. It doesn't have a screw. Okay, so it needs a screw. No. Why does that look like that?
Oh, just because it's...
I didn't push it down.
Right. Just because you don't have the other screw on. It's going to keep doing that until you have another screw.
Let me find a screw. That continues. So, got another screw put together. I do need to get the correct screws, but for now, this is good. So, I'm also taking some fabric that we found in the dumpster, and I just wanted to let you know that this is not the fabric we found in the dumpster. We do find fabric in the dumpster, do not get me wrong. But it doesn't look like this, and this is really what I wanted to match where I was going to put it. So, fold it in half and measure it to where you're going to go, or you can use the tape measure, but what? Who needs that? Don't forget, I told you I was one of those parents. And I'm just going to cut this. And because we're making a pocket for pillow, because we're going to make a pillow top, your lines don't have to be straight. Your lines can be any way that you want them to be. So, right now I'm going to go to the sewing machine, and I'm going to sew up 1, 2, and I'm going to come around the corner, but then I'm going to stop. And I'm going to leave a good 12 inches so that it's easy to stuff. So y'all knew I was going to make a pillow, right? I'm just going to cut this side so it's a little bit more even, because even I need a little more. What I like best about this project, because I do sew and quilting, and I love it to make these kind of projects because I don't have to measure. I don't have to eyeball it all. So, move this out of the way. Go to the sewing machine. Whoa. Which I already had set up. I used a Brother HC 1850. It's just what I like because it doesn't have a foot pedal. It's just a push button. It's not the most luxurious machine and not the cheapest, but by all means, it's not the expensive one. I'm just going to do a zigzag stitch because I know that the pillow is not going to be thrown around, pushed around, or anything like that. So I'm going to start it. Then I'm going to do a back stitch because the back stitch locks in our stitch. if you decide that you want your sides to be straight and even, then I suggest taking the time to cut them out properly and then pinning. But keep in mind when pinning that I am pushing it through the machine this way. So if I have all of my pins facing the opposite way of what I'm sewing, they're going to catch my finger whenever I move the fabric. And if you get the flat pins, mostly you can stitch right over them. I use the red and yellow and black ones because they're Mickey Mouse colors. I'm not gonna lie. And I have the machine going as fast as it can, and let's see how fast I can do it. Maybe they want to watch this. So, I've stitched on my 3 sides, and I was going to leave 12 inches, but I only left about 8 inches. So now, we're just going to grab an end, and I really didn't do this professionally at all. If somebody wants a true lesson on how to make a pillow, I will gladly do a video. Just let me know down below in the comments section. I can also I do a lot of quilting on my embroidery machine. I haven't been able to do one though since before Thanksgiving. Poor Sue has not seen me do a quilt yet.
Nope. Have not.
Nope. So, I'm just going to get rid of these. If you want your corners to be nice and straight on the square, all you have to do is cut it sideways. And this really was a terrible cut side, so I went ahead and just did a zigzag stitch. Because think it's a little bit stronger. So let's go back. We're almost done with the sewing machine. Just one more thing. Okay. So now we're going to turn it outright. I'm just going to reach in, flip it out. I always go for the corner that's across for me, because then I feel as though the rest are easy to get to. And making pillowcases and pillows are so easy. It's like the greatest of all beginner item to sew if you don't know how to sew. And there's my pillow. So we have found in Joann's dumpster, we found a bunch of this snow. Oh, my earring fell out. No. So we found a bunch of this snow. So what I did was I took the top part out because it was kind of yucky. And now I'm going to use this to fill my pillow. And I don't want my pillow to... I want it to be kind of flat. I don't want it to be too fluffy. And I don't want it to be too hard. So let's stuff our pillow. Sorry for the glitch. So back what we were saying, if you go to TJ Maxx, Walmart, or any store, it doesn't matter which store you go to, and you look at their pillows, they always have a pillow that has an outside line, because there's really no other way to do it. I just fold it in the sides, and I'm going to put it right back on the machine, and you can pin if you want to pin. I'll pin. But remember what I said, have the pins facing away from you so that as you're pushing the machine, you could take out the pins and not get your fingers stuck. So, just going to push all the batting. Let me move you over to here. You just push all the batting away from where you want to sew. And for this one, I'm going to do just a straight stitch. A straight stitch is, in case someone doesn't know, exactly what it sounds like. It's just a straight stitch straight across. I'm going to always do your back stitch to lock it in. And I'm going to keep it as close to the edge as I can. For my back stitch. And voila. Nice and neat. It almost looks professional. So here is my pillow. So now I have this little set. And my pillow, look at that, they were meant to be together. Now to show you what I'm gonna do with it. Taz.
Taz was in the bathroom, I don't know. Oh no, on the stair. I don't know.
Taz, come here. Come here. Come here. You're right if you guessed cat bed. Taz, come on. Come here. Come back here.
She's chasing after the cat.
It's like chase. It's like freaking going to change his diaper.
Chasing after the kitty. He's a big kitty. Taz is a boy. Taz is girl. Taz is a huge kitty. I would get hurt by trying to carry that cat.
This is my cat. All 25 pounds of her. Yes, that's your bed. And as you see,
a cat bed.
We have a very happy customer.
For 2 seconds.
For 2 seconds. Now see, I'm really allergic to the cat, so that was probably really stupid, but I'll go wash my hands. The reason why I chose this for a cat bed is because she has her own food. And it sticks up. It's in one of those things. And she has her own water, so it's going to fit perfectly under here. So I love it. And it's going in my bathroom because that's where she sleeps. And I like the Paris design. You could have spray painted the bed, but I didn't. I like this color. And I love the bed. So that, my friends, is trash to treasure. One man's trash. It's another cat's bed. So we'll be back with another DIY another time. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like us, share us, and comment below.